All right. Hang on. Wow. Yeah. Bit of a impromptu stream. Dinner plans are canceled. No big deal. Oh, figure. I got a few new games. Let's play one. This is Chicken
I
Police.
ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department.
There's gonna be a whole lot of chicken jokes in here.
Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
This is gonna be awesome.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Do we though?
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has. My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes.
Cereal box badge. I'm sure that's what
My
most
last
people carry.
cigarette. You're lucky I... She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my...
Okay, so got the
I
egg
haven't
on.
dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be ironic, but
Badge.
ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever... Oh man, I totally get you. I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here, whether I like it or not.
Bedroom
Behind
door.
that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. The Wild Gentlemen.
What pictures do we
Those
have?
guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
A bit harsh.
If only I were half as gutsy as... We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. God damn. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Hey Billy, how's it going? Enjoy your dinner? No problems about lurking? Weekend's been good so far.
He was a genius. Some say he's now a recluse, living on the outskirts of the city. But others say...
What else do we have? Painful memory?
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my whole life. Before Molly left me and took our daughter. Molly, where do you live now? And with whom?
Aww.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. It seems like...
Which on? What else is there?
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
They all do.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. I don't even know what these papers are. I need it. I can't even remember. Murky brown swill.
Don't have anyone to call just yet.
I don't see colors anymore. Only maybe I'm just old. And while I'm clucking about nothing ever changing, everything changes. You've gone out of style, old bird. Accept it and move on.
Yeah, let's see what she wants. Yeah, there's nothing.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Wants to party?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Huh. Curious.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
Yes. And just seeing that animal head on blend in that well with the human body, kind of off-putting.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't...
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Oh.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
Call the bottle.
So come on.
Yeah. What do we have in our notebook? PC's Impala. Special features? Pretty and fragile. Nothing too special. Runs errands for her employer. Okay. Chicken Police, famous detective duo, Latino Sonny Featherland and Marty McChicken. Deborah, what do you want?
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And
Interesting.
finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant...
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please.
Clues. All of them are written. Focus on what you know about the suspect. They're suspicious. Okay, this drawing's awesome. He's suspicious? I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Okay. So many options. You're on the positive side, okay?
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Okay. Focus. Be cautious and smart. I'm shy. Careful about what I say or scare her off. Okay.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
Yep.
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
I doubt that. Yes, I've got shy and doubtful.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer.
Fair point,
Okay.
Deborah. Let's try a different...
Why did you come in at this
Why
time?
did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
Give me 1 second, guys.
You know what?
Oh, she's frightened.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
Alright.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting some... We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's...
Yeah. Focus on what she's hiding.
What do you want from me?
Point.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, don't be silly.
Well, Miss Katsenko thinks you're a great detective, and you're also reliable. That's why I came.
Did she also give you the lockpick?
Please, could you let this go?
Sorry, sweetheart, I'm just teasing you. As soon as I saw you, you were forgiven.
Tone it down, Sonny.
That's very nice of you.
It has nothing to do with being nice, Deborah, but you're welcome.
Yeah. Have you ever felt truly vulnerable? Ooh.
Have you ever felt
Honestly, very often, Mr. Featherland.
Great, because that's exactly how I feel right now,
my stream
Deborah.
with 21 viewers.
Holy shit, Chris Crash coming in with, how many viewers was it? Hang on. Chat just scrolled up on me. Coming in with 21 viewers. Welcome, everyone. Amber. Hey there.
Cheers, mate!
Amber Michelle 371 shared X10.
Much appreciated for the biddies there, Amber. Always appreciated. Hellboy. Welcome, coming in with the raid. Same thing with Liking Man. This is Nat. Everyone, welcome. Welcome to Chicken Police. Yes, as my title suggests, KFC has gone into law enforcement. Right now, we are just helping Deborah here. Well, trying to find out what Deborah is doing here because she picked the lock to my office. And apparently she's here on behalf of her mistress, who is a well-known person, so she doesn't leave the house much. Yeah, it's a cute little black and white detective type game. The only thing that's really off-putting is these human bodies with animal heads. I mean, it just throws me off.
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you, but
How's
we had
everyone?
no one else to turn to.
Give me 1 second here. Off-putting sexy. Hey, Chris, I don't judge. Yeah, I don't judge what people are into. So, oh, you were playing marbles. How was it? Did you get hooked?
You know, I get that a lot, and it never ends well.
Do you like happy endings?
Oh my. Yeah? It was awesome, especially when moonshine was the punishment for losing. Oh. That's a good idea, but oh. Because I remember when I streamed it yesterday, I think I only won once out of all the games. Yeah, that would be, yeah. Yeah, 2 hours of marbles. That would have been bad time. But glad that you survived.
Not in books.
I knew you were a romantic at heart.
Damn it, I skipped too far.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then yes, maybe. A little.
4 matches, I only won the very last one. Yeah, we did, I want to say almost 3 times that. And I only won 1 or twice. Yeah, so let's see. So the point here is we're asking her questions, which is what's on the left-hand side. On the right gives us clues about the person, what we have to focus on. So like it says that we've avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, so we're going to focus on that. The impressions is the impressions that the person gives off to us. So the more impressions there are, the more questions we can ask them. And then the detective meter shows us our progress. As long as we're keeping the white into the positive side and getting rid of that black streak, we're doing good.
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
So what happened with her client is her mistress was getting a bunch of messages. First they were coming in as letters, and then it came in as a wine label bottle. As a wine bottle label that was still on the wine bottle that they got as a gift. Can't remember what the third one was. And then the fourth one was that they painted it on the outside of the house, big red letters. But we don't know what exactly the message was. She hasn't told us yet. She's hiding it.
Please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Whew. Detective meter dropped. Well,
Tell
why
me,
should I believe you?
Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
I'm sure anybody
Look,
named Deborah.
I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
There's a few names I
You
don't
have a
trust,
way with
no matter
words,
who you
sweetheart.
are.
Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
Alright. Yeah, what are you afraid of?
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him.
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you
Now
get
we're
it
getting
now.
somewhere.
The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
4 out of 5? Okay. I think that was mainly because that last question I asked at the end was the wrong one. I wasn't paying attention, I just hit a button. If I didn't do that, I probably would have gotten a higher rank. So, final thoughts? That's how you do it. The employer of Natasha's current significant other is the infamous gangster, Ibn Wessler. Do I have a picture? Okay, so in our notebook here, we have different categories such as clues, peoples, places, codex, and stats. This was the first clue. So the victim is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written, just in different formats. The mysterious messenger is Deborah Ibanez. Certain Natasha Katzenko. And then their significant other is gangster Ivan Wessler. Personal info, she's afraid and secretive. Or just secretive and outstanding actress. I doubt that. So Natasha Katzenko, cat, female, sparkly green eyes, definitely in trouble. And then her significant other, Hobart Ivan Wessler. Also, Raticus. Real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, information broker. Jeez. But yeah, Chicken Police was an actual duo between Satino Sonny Featherland, which is our character, and his partner Marty McChicken. Apparently they were celebrities for like almost 10 years, and a fatal brawl put an end to their legend. No idea what happened with the brawl. Yeah.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go
Well,
there
there's
and
Sonny.
file a report.
We are an actual
Photos,
chicken.
flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
What did she give me? In our bag, we have our wallet with our fake badge from cereal box. Our last cigarette.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
Our Magnum. And SAR Club. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman. Signed, N. Okay, so that'd be from Natasha.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
So Molly is his ex that left him at some point, taking their daughter with her.
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am.
I'm psychic.
Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Alright, we got new stuff in the notebook. What do we have? So find Natasha at the Star Club. And Natasha apparently knows our wife Molly from somewhere. Who is Lewis? Okay, he's a rabbit. Old friend. Stutters heavenly when he talks. Is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel. Also the landlord for our office. $555-932. Okay. Let's give Lewis a call. Five, 9, 3. Who remembers rotary phones? Raise their hand.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was
So many
once a
bad
well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only... Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Alright, everyone, out of my office. Okay, so 3 different scenes. Police Shield is the main scene, so the story ones. Limited scenes with the hourglass are only open for specific durations. Okay. The closed scenes are the locked ones. They're closed for the time being. They recommend doing the limited scenes first for the main ones, just because you may not be able to get to them. Okay.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Because it is.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Okay, what do we have here?
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages.
Bullet holes?
This happened when that old bloodhound, Bloodboil, was promoted to chief of police. The Castilia clan thought this would frighten the old hound, but they were so wrong.
Back? Welcome back, Hellboy.
Retaliation came the next morning. Raids on 4 warehouses, a dozen bad guys dead, and twice as many busted. Nobody messed with old Bloodboil after that, or Chief Marrowbone, as they call him around here. Could have been fixed up ages ago, but it was the Chief's explicit demand not to. They can say a lot of things about the old hound, but he's got a sense of drama for sure.
Thank you for the follow there, Hellboy, and welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Could have been fixed up ages ago, but it was... If you drive a cop car in Clawville, you can do almost anything you want. Until you've got the red and blue on, nobody asks a damn thing. Maybe that's why cops are the biggest gangsters around here.
Yeah, no, my night's going good. Pretty good. Dinner got canceled, so I figured do
If you drive a cop...
What else I have?
Did you miss me? No? Same here. We have a tough history, you and me. Maybe it's time... We have a tough history...
Okay. We need you, citizen. For the crown! For the king!
Every time this poster disappears, good old Bloodboil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief. I'm sure it's Blood Boil himself taping back the torn-off posters, like some maniac. He must have a dozen of those things in his bag for emergencies. I'm sure it's Blood Boil himself taping back the torn-off posters, like some maniac. He must have a dozen of those things in his bag for emergencies.
You are a chicken. You are solving crimes as a detective. And it's like those old-fashioned, like, 1950s detective movies. But if people were animals. Talk to you, but not you? Okay.
Phyllis and Royce. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny.
So
What
you're
you
the chicken.
scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey,
Seems weird, but
you don't
we're-
have to be so
Exactly.
petty, bud. By the way, you're in luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a weird type of fun. I love games like these. I love indie games.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
But, how's your day or night been?
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey,
Special feature? I hate him. I hate him as almost as I hate his partner. Okay, let's go in.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Yeah. So the shooting range is where we need to go. So let's start on this side. Monica.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hummingbird?
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Guy talking mines. Blackouts. Only mob. Dead. We have audio. What? That's good that your day went well. I never played Black Ops 2, so I'm not entirely sure who you're talking about. Never big on like Call of Duty and Fortnite and all those big games. I kind of like grew out of them.
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
But yeah, like I said, I just never got into those games. I used to play them when I was younger, and I just fell out of it. I love this guy's voice, isn't it? But yeah, no, I just kind of like fell more towards the indie games. I've done blockbuster games. Some of them are really good, some of them are crap. But indie games, there's a whole lot of like hidden gems out there that people just don't realize.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Okay. Buscorelli, Chow How Natas. Okay, so she is a hummingbird. Martigan, Moto Dragon. Lucius Wilford Blood Boil. It's the chief. Apparently also hates us. I play all kind of games. That's good. It's always good to have a wide range of games. I do too. Like I enjoy shooters, RPG, platform, and all of that, but I'm more partial to like indie type instead of big name like EA games or EDS or any of those companies. Like I love myself Assassin's Creed a lot and Dragon Age, but yeah, a lot of their other games that came
Marty
out just
drinks this shit.
don't like.
I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic.
What is it? Oh, vending machine.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. Today is not the day I'm gonna try this. For me, nothing. We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn drunk. Mort, you scabious beast. What the hell did you do?
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. To leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeffy is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Jeffy.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. You understand that, don't you?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
All right. See what we got for him. Let's talk to Boston.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know that lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
How are the pups?
They're real monsters.
Yeah, you're telling.
No.
And how's life without the chicken police?
Unfortunately, the worst half is still here. But it's good. It's so...
Want me to make a scene?
No,
Tell me,
You really... They no longer live...
I'm sorry, pal. I didn't want...
Let's see, Officer
One of
Park.
Blood Boil's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog. Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart,
Back in the wall.
and dangerous.
All right.
We need more
Take
of
care
her
there,
kind
Hellboy.
in here. This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try. Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
Aims his gun.
Claudia. Tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts the most. I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many tough situations over the years. I believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained.
That you know of, they'll live.
Her Majesty Big Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2, because there was one before her, a sawed-off little broad, but we lost her in a swamp. Marty cried for a week. But once he saw this giant lady here, the balance of the universe was restored.
Cool. Aim your gun at enemies and avoid shooting the hostage. Oh shit. Enemies increase points every time, hitting hostages opposite. Reload your gun after 6 shots. Okay. Oh, you're lucky my gun ran out. Seriously? $10,000 high score. Fight. Doesn't fire quick enough. Yep.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Are you? Are you really?
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Marty, shut the fuck up.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
Wonder
What
why your
kind of
autoclave's
case?
not working.
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny, stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay?
Why not?
Bertha stays.
Oh, it's Susie.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Dark Club, I believe, is where we're going next. He shot me once. I deserved it.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hop dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
Can't tell if he's being sarcastic.
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Oh yeah, like last time?
Those were, different times, Marty. With a different Sonny.
Well, alright. To the city, then.
You don't...
Okay, I know. Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Damn it.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you, right?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of. We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would...
Okay, well, let's say bye to Monica.
we're leaving.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves. Mostly.
We'll see about that.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, Blood Boy.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, 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 careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect. Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
Hey, it's still on paper.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that.
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
No idea what he's talking about.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Family quarrel.
Pretty much.
For all the marrow bones of the world, get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
Ooh. Yeah, let's see what opens up for us. The Star Club, Hotel, Hop Dog. So that's main story. These are limited. Let's do Hop Dog first.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie.
Okay, so
Peaceful, isn't it?
Because the whole town's probably drunk.
Maybe that's the only way it can bear itself.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Got you there, old bird. Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could. It is.
Yeah.
Once this broken down old car...
Even though it's a mess, I still can't imagine living anyplace else.
You know what?
Even though it's a mess...
You know what? Once this...
Are you sure that thing's a dog? I always wondered.
The name Hop Dog is quite a giveaway. Don't you think so, Mr. Detective?
But think.
Some natural-born genius.
Yeah, right. That sign...
I'm not surprised.
That sign gives me the creeps.
I'm not surprised.
What else is there? Entrance. Talk to Fly Guy.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild one.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
There you go.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Let's see. Roachtown College District. In Waldorf Ghetto, 98% of the insect population live. The meat fork. I want to know more about the meat fork.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
All right.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know.
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
That is disgusting.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Middle name. H. What does the H stand for?
What insight?
Thick. Fuck the king. Okay.
Well, that's a good question, pal.
Where's all the colors?
You know what?
Go?
You know what? Wise words, pal.
Let's do Dead Fly, Tails No Tail.
And voila, the master himself.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
And Marty.
In another life,
You're already one, Marty. For me.
Ah, thanks, boss.
On the menu. Almost ham and tomato. Toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. Quasi meat and cheese. Toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. All but bacon and chocolate toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. All 4 fowl pancakes. Pancakes with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions. Almost sounds good. Touche souffle. Nut souffle with synthetic meat. Melling souffle. Peanut souffle with parched vegetables.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
That is fair.
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
Also fair.
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite.
Let's see, what else? Oversized hot dog with synthetic sausage, chocolate mix, and devil horn paprika. Ooh, okay, that one sounds good. Grass dog Savannah style. Actually, Savannah style hot dog with blades of grass. Step Burger 2000. Veggie burger with dilly squat and cow. Yes, Superstar size burger with 12 types of algae. Hot dog. Normal size hot dog with blade of synthetic meat.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
Ah,
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
that's right.
Okay, so all that's left is talk to...
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
Yep.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay?
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Oh, just a little.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
I hope so.
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
Okay.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out. Brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Oh?
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor. Like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
That's fair.
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Oh, come on. Hey, what do you know about Natasha?
So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, huh?
No, Zip. I mean really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball.
Oh, wow.
How dangerous do you think she is?
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go grab refill my water bottle. Okay, I'm back. Giant sniper with please do. Well, I did.
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why?
Okay. Tell me more about Hop Dog.
Gotta say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Whatever.
Sonny, watch your beak.
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball.
Ha!
Hey, what can you tell me about the Czar Club?
Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there. Sorry, guys. But then, it had a different name and a different owner.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
Okay, so we've asked everything.
That Natasha's a mysterious woman, a real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the Millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice, makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club, just like that. But we know exactly...
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Czar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah, the club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Interesting.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
All right. Was the rat trying to go straight? But was this part of the meat war? Meat replacement or meat substitute foods made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, domestic cannibalism. Okay. I click and will, right? This game's just full of chicken puns. Okay, so there's nothing left here. Huh, Clawville PD, okay. Well, let's do Hotel Atlas first.
Yee, my condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Fuck you, Marty.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
My bedroom's never been that bad.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey. Ah, that. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it. She's an exotic, too. An Impala, maybe?
Jeez. I can tell just by smell.
Furry hell. That's why Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
True. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's
Sure, just...
it would be best to board it up. It'd go well with this rundown neighborhood.
It may be run down, but somehow I still feel like it's honest.
Sure. You could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
Why?
Okay.
Just a bunch of you. I suppose 2 shots was enough for today. You know, this city's outgrown us.
Why do you say that?
Well, don't you feel it? The whole place squeezing you. The polluted air, the sirens, and the smell of cordite.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's not the world that's changed, it's us. Clawville's Clawville. We're just getting older.
That is the price you pay.
No, there really is something. You know the feeling of foreboding, of something wrong, of something bad on the horizon.
You're screwing my mood.
Yeah, but I'm not sorry.
No shit.
Cheers, mate!
Netsaverx shared X5.
Hey, NetSaver! Welcome. Appreciate the 5 bits there, dude. It's greatly appreciated. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what I need think I grabbed everything ahead of time.
I'm gonna clean up here one day.
Have you started on your great novel yet?
Aradavo cheered X100.
Aridevo, greatly appreciate the 100 bits, dude. I appreciate everything that you guys send my way. Honestly, never necessary, but yeah, absolutely do appreciate it. Yeah, so I think I did get everything when I first grabbed stuff.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years.
Whew, that was a wild night.
Yeah.
How's your nights going, Aridevo and NetSaver? How you been?
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Meat shield!
Times have changed, Marty. And I don't call anyone.
Oh, accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. Night's been pretty good, relaxing, thankful for living. Right?
All right.
Every day lately it's been like
Boss
that.
Bird. Whatever you say.
Like, even if nothing goes on that you're thankful for, be thankful for living. Yeah. Let's ask about my Magnum.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
Nothing went on today, so just quiet. Quiet days are always nice when they do happen.
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
What can you say about the message?
So the Tsar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
No idea what you're talking about.
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so.
What do you know about Deborah?
So she just turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored. Or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor.
That's for sure.
And the Czar Club.
Have you been there before? Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
Yeah, stay out of all the trouble.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so we asked him everything. There's really nothing left to grab here, so let's... Got the PD. There more?
Huh. The old days. You know, I miss him sometimes.
What? The hype? Us as celebrity cops?
Nah, the work, the buzz, the phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job. And of course, you pick it up every clucking time.
I'm not sure it's healthy to enjoy that.
Yeah. Most likely not healthy.
Hey, no healthy animal becomes a cop in Clawville.
Yeah, true.
So this is them.
Yeah, the Wild Gentlemen. They were role models when I was a kid.
Well, you must have been a weird kid, which ain't surprising. My idols were the White Wolf and Super Squirrel.
All right.
The White Wolf, eh? Explains a lot. You know, when I was back in Averia, Clawville and the whole let's live together in peace bullshit seemed like an unattainable dream. Those guys made it happen. The city rose from the ashes of the Great Fire.
Yeah, but look at it now. And what would have become of you if you hadn't ended up in Clawville? Maybe you'd even be happy?
Ooh. That's kind of a low blow.
Perhaps.
Ah, man, I can't imagine how you feel. The only good thing you ever had, huh?
Shut up, Marty.
Sure. I didn't know you used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
It's history, so back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, Boss Bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Yeah, got it. Who's that shaggy creature?
That's MB Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Yes, do it.
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is.
Okay. Let's see. Questioning points, scenes visited, achievements unlocked, codex entries found, personal information found, a gallery entries unlocked. Okay. Can't be anything else. I think those are just there telling you its story. So let's go to Clawville.
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny. Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
You're right, Fuss.
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat.
Jeez, Marty.
It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Right?
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
See?
How many days did we have our first squad car?
About 3, I think, before we crashed into that tank of acid.
Okay.
We? You crashed it. Don't blame it on me, Marty. I was unconscious, if I remember correctly.
And that's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging concrete blocks next time.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that ever since.
That would hurt.
If it were up to him, only dogs would work at the PD. They're a racist old bastard.
Blood Boil is an asshole. We couldn't dress up that fact even if we wanted to. His only merit is that he's damn good at what he does.
True. I guess he is keeping this whole institution together. when he retires...
Bam. The whole house of cards will crumble.
You know, this says a lot about this city and the police in general.
That no one gives a fuck?
Yeah, maybe Blood Boil meant it as a deterrent, but it sure sends a different message to the common man.
Yeah, he was born into the wrong age. He belongs to a time when everything was decided...
You're probably right. In an age like that, we wouldn't be alive anymore, pal.
Hey, Monica. Remember that invitation from the other day?
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, Marty. I'd love to, but I've got a lot of work to do. You know how it is. Please tell your sweetheart that I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. No problem.
Aww.
We'll meet at the annual party anyway, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'll tell Laura. I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
He's Bosco.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you? Are you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops, after all, ain't we?
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get her...
Ah, shut up, Marty.
What have you heard about the hop dog? Is it still standing?
Yeah, it is. But I don't frequent that neighborhood. You shouldn't either. Things have escalated there recently.
Oh?
What have you heard about the hop dog? Is it...
Yeah, it is.
Why is it so quiet in here? Shouldn't it be a...
The midnight madness is yet to come, Sonny. Just wait for it.
My time's too valuable for that, pal.
And you're trespassing. Rules of suspension, remember? I can see you're up to...
Who, us?
If you say so. But I advise you to keep it low. Especially you, Sonny. How many days do you have until retirement?
121. 120 soon.
Don't be a knucklehead and get yourself fired.
Thanks for your eternal wisdom, Bosco. I'm definitely coming to you again next time.
What do you know about Ibn Wessler? What's the old rat been up to lately?
They say he's keeping a pretty low profile these days. But he's been seen in the company of the Attorney General.
Attorney...
Why are you so interested in that rat? If you want another hole in your comb, I could help you too, you know.
It's just professional curiosity.
Yeah, of course. And I'm a fluffy little Labrador.
It makes a cute Labrador.
Whoa, you forgot to mention this nugget about the case, Sonny. Ibn Clucking Wessler? What the hell did you get into?
Far as I remember, you didn't let me tell you in the first place. Well, you're in now. Know what?
You're a piece of shit, Sonny, you hear me? What's this all about?
Easy, chicken. I'll tell you everything soon enough.
If I already told you, it's a pleasure working with you again.
No, but that's always good to...
Cluck off.
Yeah, cluck off.
Maybe next time.
What is it, Santi?
Nothing, sir.
And you need some...
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
All right.
Time to go, partner. It'll take half an hour or more to get there.
To the club, then. I'm curious about the show.
Look, Marty, we're not going there to have fun. Okay?
I know. We worked together for 10 years, remember?
9.
Oh, do you have any gum?
Of course not. Chickens don't chew.
Chicken fact right there.
Well, I'll go crazy on a long ride without it.
And I'll go crazy from you beaking it.
Ah, Sonny, it's a pleasure working with you again.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs.
Don't mind us, the two
like
roosters
half-drunk
driving the
lovers on
car.
a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red
That's
sign
neon?
advertised tonight's main
The giant
attraction,
light bulbs.
the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's
Complete
focus on
bullshit.
what we're here for. Oh,
As you say, Boss Bird.
Hey, Lewis.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, whoa.
Lewis. Yeah.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy...
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty.
Should I...
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure...
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legendary chicken police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
He's a bit too excited.
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and...
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
No comment?
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just bullshit. There's more.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
What is it? I'm actually what here? Yeah, okay. So there's 5 chapters in it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call this here. I'm gonna wind down and try and tire myself out. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Supposed to be starting a new job. We'll see. Well, thank you for everyone that's come out. Here, Chris Crash with the raid. Amber Michaels, Net Saver, and Aradivo with the bits. Greatly appreciate everyone. Hellboy for following. I hope all of you had fun. I'll probably pick up this game sometime soon as one of my regulars. It's a fun game. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm just starting to get tired. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it, so I'll probably pick it up as a regular. Wednesdays? Yeah, like I said, Tomb Raider is the only thing I have going on that's regular. But yeah, I might pick that up as the weekly game till that's done. Wednesdays. But who's online? Who can we send everyone over to and make their day? Let's go. Oh no. We're going to talk about. But yeah, no. We'll send everyone over to. Oh, almost lost the microphone. We'll send everyone over to Sleepy Lily. She's playing Etopia right now. She does need affiliate. I had fun. This game was really good and had some funny parts. Are you into scary stuff? It depends on the game. Like, I do have a few horror genre games. I don't play them a whole lot. I don't know why I don't play them a whole lot. Like, I don't mind them. I usually have more fun if I have like my heart monitor going while I play them, and I always just get to set that up. I know in October I was doing a month of horror games. So it really just depends on brain me. Just depends on the mood I'm in, really, and I'm not always in the mood for horror games. Um, Lily, here we go. But yeah, so she does need affiliate. Um, as far as I know, she has the average hours. Probably could use more. But she could definitely use the followers too. Let's go show her some love. Uh, Monday, like I said, tomorrow I'm supposed to be starting a new job, so we'll see if I stream or not. If I do start it, we'll see how I feel. Even though the job ends a lot, like a few hours earlier before my usual stream time, but all just depends how I feel. If anything, Wednesday will be the latest that you'll see me stream. Uh, Standard raid messages for the subscribed and the non-subscribed. So yeah, take care, everyone, and like I said, most likely Wednesday will be latest, maybe the earliest that I'll be streaming. I'll post in the Discord. You'll know. Take care.